Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. Okay, guys, there's a Tears of Joy coming forward. This seems like a very soon timeline. This is an outside source or maybe an outside resource that you're looking for. In your heart space, there's an evil eye. You can see that one. The evil eye, most of the time, interpret this in the sense of a negative energy. It's not in like a very heavy thing that can take part, but it really depends on how you're protecting yourself, your energy. Maybe if you're spending time with people who are really negative and like they might, some people have like self-destructing attitude overall life, and this is can multiply. This is the solution for that, is putting yourself in a peaceful mind state, if it's possible, or a peaceful place, physical, mental, spiritual. And you can also do, if you have like certain type of rituals to relax yourself and cleanse your energy field and body, you can go ahead and follow those procedures that can dissolve with that. I see there's a person here with a tail. This can be a Pisces. Maybe actually Pisces tend to be very highly intuitive, sensing this energy, or maybe this is not your energy at all. This can be a Pisces dealing with this evil eye. Maybe you are the solution to their problem. This can be someone maybe who is getting negative feedback and don't have the solution for certain things, and you might be their, the person, the port to come to. But overall, this is like close to you, and this is timeline was close to the first 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, it just disappears. There's a legal paper here. I see a king, a grumpy king coming with a wind. Wind is your energy, Gemini. Okay, this can be you maybe coming with ideas, like swirling and coming into a space with your intellectual powers, maybe clarifying things, but it can require you to be a little bit aggressive. Aggressive doesn't mean like a breaking hearts. It means that asserting your point with a tactful way. I see when you do that, there's a crowd here. They're all over the place. They're going to start coming together. There's a fan actually showing up. I have one of these decks. The fan in that deck actually symbolizes a romantic relationship. But because this is about materials, this can be your time to have that within maybe the second week, that romantic beginning with your finances, with your career. Okay, maybe this is something that you're dedicated to, finding that perfect thing that fits with you and pursuing that. There's a bird, maybe even like a type of like a snake on the body head. The bird is pulling this fan towards you. The bird can be someone who is bringing in the good news. The snake can symbolize shedding of the old skin. This can be someone who has transformed into someone else, or maybe changed their life around, turned their life around. Maybe you're going to have a conversation, and that conversation can inspire you for the new things. Okay, so it's good to have an open mind for others coming into your life if you're feeling closed down, Gemini. But I feel like you are always accepting of different ideas, or not even accepting as your own, but also respecting, not really and every good idea attracts you. You're very picky, as far as I know, the Geminis I know, but you are open to the creative new ideas as well, not really strictly closed. But we are in the timeline of Taurus, and that timeline can also, because Taurus is a fixed sign, and we're almost there for your birthday as well. And so that fixed sign can maybe give you this fixed mindset for the time being, which is okay. It's good to be aligned with the timelines that we're in. I see the symbol of Aries here. This can be someone passionate also coming into your life. There's a letter T. T can mean two things. Maybe someone's first name or the last name. Timothy, Tammy can be or in the name of a city that you want to travel. But this can also indicate tea in the sense of spilling the hot tea. Maybe there's a gossip going around. This can be about this Aries, or this can be this Aries coming up with this hot tea and delivering it to you. I see also a letter N now as a Nancy or Nathan, Anna. So there is a feminine character here. This can be the one that is maybe like a younger, pale complexion. This person might be the one delivering the news to you. It is showing up with like a bright light, but it might create some chaos. Okay, so if you are being called to become a part of maybe something, the T can also be like a good offer, good looking business idea, but it seems like it is going to bring some sort of like a chaos. There's an elephant under it. The elephant also has like the other part, the ear of the elephant kind of looks like a dog. So this might require long-term patience, slow steps, and loyalty to the cause. So if you don't have the patience, it's good to maybe pass this opportunity this time, because elephants, we know, they give birth in 24 months, and that can be the period of this thing, starting this thing and expanding it. Okay, it might take that long, maybe even longer than that. So that's why it might require a lot of patience here. But if you're up for it, because we have number 2 here. Number 2 symbolizes partnership. It's okay to find that partnership or form the partnership, because there's a little also chunk of money showing up here, a big good fish. This fish can symbolize another blessing coming with this new thing that you're stepping in. So why not just benefit from that, okay? Within the 4th week, I see here kind of the sickle of the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper is a Scorpio. Don't take it in the negative sense, because angels do not really have... Grim Reaper is just representative of the angel of Azrael. So they don't really have negative intentions. They have duties. So there might be a situation in your life that doesn't serve you anymore when it comes to finances, approach to the money, the way you think about money. This can be an investment that you put energy in. It's not really bringing any returns anymore. Or this can be even like a friendship that is draining too much energy, that at the end of the day, you don't really have any energy for the things you want to create, the material things that you want to do, which can bring, wealth, success. Maybe you have a book idea, but because a friend of yours is having too much drama in her life or his life, that is actually keeping you on the edge, and you don't really have energy for the rest of the things. This is that ending of that kind of situations. Okay, this doesn't mean that cutting completely off and like never talking to them again, like just ending things in a negative end. This doesn't mean that. This means that you are definitely deciding, because it's a decision maker. The sword, the sickle, these are cutting things. Okay, decision making and saying, you know what, from now on, I'm going to put my own rules down. And this, you see, then the king shows up here. I told you the air king shows up. This is your energy. And like, this is a timeline wise, it's at the end of the 4th week, but you're going to feel... Did I see him opening his mouth, or his mouth was open? Am I seeing like shapes, the things now? Okay. So the wind is going to start within the 1st week. You're going to start to make your mind, but I feel like the last final decision is going to be at the 4th week timeline. And that will actually move you really fast to the place that you want to be at. Okay, you're going to become the authority, the decision maker of the situation. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be. There's a chunk of money laying here. This is the potential, okay? But it has some time, guys. Maybe you're already stepped into this elephant situation, that you're loyal to the cause. And it's growing gradually. We have a wolf right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And there's a tears of joy coming ahead. There are 2 of those, actually. The wolf indicates family. This can be soul families. This can be your family, chosen family. This is something that is going to become a family business at the end of the day. Maybe you're working with a family. For someone's family, can mean that as well. Either way, though, this is a wolf. Also, wolf packs are loyal to each other because they're families, like I mentioned here. So somebody's gonna really have your back in this thing when you step in. There's a loaf of bread showing up here. Loaf of bread can be your bread and butter, that you are month to month manifesting the things that you desire, that the material things coming to you. And it is a little bigger, I feel like, than the usual, but it's also still coming. And this kind of looks like a bag, as you can, I don't know if you can see. There's a handle over the bag. So this is a good sign, means that maybe this is going to become something that you will carry to other places, and that will be really valuable there. There's a second desire coming forward. I see a person's face here, tears of joy at the end of it, tears of joy falling out of the cup, the saucer as well. So this can be something maybe related to someone you love truly, okay? And this person has this maybe a situation happening with them, to them, or they are succeeding and they want to succeed on a subject. That can be an unexpected blessing coming to them, and that you have the tears of joy. I see a number 8 here, 88, and there's actually R reversed in A here. This can be in someone's name, and RAB. 8 and 8 indicates material satisfaction. There are two people also. I kind of see, I don't know if you guys can see, two people sitting here. Their inner childs are visible, but they're talking to as an adult, but their inner child wants to connect. Their creative sides, their joyful sides want to connect. And this kind of like creative energies can create amazing things in the future. Okay, it seems like here there's a partnership coming ahead for you, but in order to create this massive thing, your inner child's, actually your innocent side, your honesty, authenticity has to come to surface, both sides, and they need to connect to make the things happen. Let's get to your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, it's good to focus on that to get those answers. Let's see your current situation. Start with that. I'm doing the purple this month, the purple theme. Okay, there you go. I have all the purples right here because purple is the color of the amethyst, and then protection. Also, the third eye chakra. Okay, so we can connect with higher powers. We have the Two of Wands energy. You see there are two fairies right here carrying this purple boat and carrying them to the future. We have creatures here kind of like looking and protecting them. So it is telling you your work and creativity is manifesting a beautiful, bright future for yourself. And exactly it is telling you that you are coming together with the people who are aligned with you. They are sharing the same dreams with you. When you do that, this is the current situation. Maybe you're planning, thinking about it. This can be your confirmation, or maybe you have received the offer, and that can be also confirmation for that. This is going to create a lot of fast progress when you come together with people they align with you. When it comes to financial opportunities, we have justice. Justice can be symbolizing something that you have been working on, achieving success in that. This can be a legal case, getting victory on that one, a legal paper. Also, this can mean like analyzing the details very carefully, and at the end you will win, and the justice will be served when it comes to financial opportunities. The challenge is we have the Nine of Spring here. The ladybugs are a very good omen. We also have kind of like a bee, right? I think, oh no, it's the ladybug opening its wings up. This is 9 of Wands indicating protecting what you have already created. So that's the challenge here. And get ready for the next best thing coming forward, and also next adventure. Protect the environment. It says environment because this is a challenge. Environment can symbolize what you have already built. Okay, you're going to be building on that one. You're not going to build something separate. Maybe you're just going to put some additional things on the things you have already created. Okay, we have 7 of Wands here. How should you manage your finances? This is kind of like an offensive approach, I guess. Show yourself. Do not give up on your belief systems, it says, and defend yourself. Basically, defend what you have already created. So have kind of like an offensive attitude for the future of your finances for this timeline, for this next 4 weeks. Pay attention to them, and maybe just gather as much as you can. Maybe watch out what you're spending, where the money is going, where it's coming from. That can require a little attention. And if this is like you looking for a job, this can indicate like applying as many as you can, not only like sending resumes, but also connecting with people and recruiters and all that stuff. If this is a school that you want to go in, without selecting, like having a specific you know. The field can be, yes, but maybe schools, every school can have different advantages for you, applying to all the ones that actually calls your spirit. What will that bring to you long term? We have here, this is the Queen of the fall, the autumn. Okay, this is the Queen of Pentacles energy. She is nice, okay, she is generous, practical. So she is the queen that is wrapped by this furs and jewels, and with her, even though she is the Queen of Pentacles, she has her magic wand in her hand, and she has all the resources on the background. So when you watch out what's coming and put the good use, the victories that you gain into the good use, you will receive all the resources that you have, and this is going to give you the chance to make everything in your life more beautiful, okay, in the future. Let's get the clarifiers going. Let's see what you need to know when it comes to the rest of what's behind these cards. 2 Wands energy, I love that. These are the 2 of spring. We have the Hanged Man here. So the Hanged Man can symbolize, in your case, I feel like this is actually telling me you need to change your perspective before you start picking who to work with and making your plans, okay? This might require you to pause, connect, and reflect a little bit what's happening, and then come to your own truth and pursuing that. The Justice, we have the King of Pentacles. It seems like here the opportunities are going to show up in a way that will help you create a financial stable legacy in the future. Another thing with the King of Pentacles is he is actually can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who is stable already, who has created a legacy. They can show up in your energy field and maybe even show you the pathway or give you the finances that you need. The challenges are, we have 8 of Swords with the 9 of Swords. So you might feel like you need to defend what you have already created. And also the 9 of Swords indicates there's building walls around you, protecting what you have created. And because maybe you are in a tight, as resource-wise, in a tight space, 8 of Swords also symbolizes maybe mentally you're not really generating any creative ideas. That's why you might be feeling that the challenges at this moment. How should you manage your finances? I have the Hermit card here, yes. Hermit, actually, this is beautiful, manifested his heart's desire. Star in the lantern symbolizes he is content with what he has, but he's also contemplating what else he can create. So while you are protecting your finances, you can also maybe dive deeper into your heart, your soul, spirit, and find what else you can create for yourself in the future. And finally, I have Justice with the Queen of Swords, Pentacles, which is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Again, the resources, when you put them into good use, will bring your heart's desire. Okay? Let's dive into your oracle now. We're going to be looking into what should you focus on. How can you do that? And also what blessings that will bring into your life. Let's see. We have here, I surge on the uprising wave of love. This is what you should focus on. It seems like you can take love as an energy, and it seems like there is a surge of love coming into your life. If you're not used to taking things, receiving gifts, allowing goodness to come to your life, this can be a challenge, okay? And maybe if you're used to certain things happening, maybe through negative courses, this can become a little bit challenge, but this states that I surge on the uprising wave of life. You're riding that good high energy, wave energy, okay? That's what you should be focusing on. We have dissolving light, okay? This is how can you do that? You can see there's a person inside of a person inside of a person, and on top of that person we have this massive energy field, a light field. These are very spiritual. You might be thinking, how is that relating to the material success? You have the Justice right there, twice coming forward, and the Justice actually feels good. The feels of this bright light energy. It doesn't feel dark. Even if you speak the words, the light and the dark, it just creates a different energy in your body. And all the material things are actually attracted to us through our energy. And you should focus on how you can spread your light, show your skills, help people with those skills, and help the abundance of the universe flows through the energy that you're giving out there. That's how you can wave on top of that, the love energy, okay? The wave of love. And what will that bring into your life? We have the hand of Fatima, and this is actually representative of the divine feminine energy, protection from harm, as well as receiving the blessings through the hand. Okay, so that's going to be the final outcome when you spread your light, ride the wave of love. And we're going to look into your second oracle now. I am asking the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Geminis through unconditional love. Thank you. Let's see. We have the new moon in, even though we have new moon in Taurus, new moon in Sagittarius shows up for you. Sagittarius is a fire sign. It represents passion. It's in December. It starts, so it is also ending of a cycle and beginning of a new one. This is suggesting you should focus on the positive, all the stars in the sky, all the good opportunities and positivity coming your way. And also, I will pull a chakra color, and then we're going to look deeper into what that brings into your life. Let us see. Or maybe some things that are despondence. We have the third eye chakra again. This is the feminine energy of the Mother Earth giving birth to new things. And this is heightened intuition, and I choose to use the purple today with this reading because the purple is the color of this heightened intuition as well, so everyone can receive those good messages coming from the divine. And if you don't believe that divine, maybe you are believing that you are the creator of your own world, which is actually we are through the divine. That's what I believe. This can be you tapping into your intuitive guidance, unseen powers. The inspiration here is you finding your route out of stagnation, okay? And the way to do that is taking action, motion. The keywords here, revelation, movement, and encouragement. And there's also a meditation suggestion here. Imagine an expansive in the sense of with an A, expansive, growing countryside with nothing to block the view. The wind blows and without warning carries you to a place of sadness. Ask the great spirits to reveal the action you must take. You will either intuitively know what to do or it will soon be revealed to you. Open your eyes and see that all is calm and be grateful. I love that. Let's look into your final message. Listen and the answers will be revealed. Exactly, I feel like the scene described here, we see there's a person right there, masculine energy, but on the distance, you see all these towers. There's a clock tower, maybe a church tower right there. Another thing, like there's a lot of the towers symbolize authority here. And when you look at the distance and connect with that higher energies, the authorities, the answers will come forward. Okay, listen and the answer will be revealed. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.